14 on that play. One first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. This one complete to Atwell. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Ready. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Stafford working from the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Omaha, ready, move. Set. Move 15. Set.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford to the pylon. He's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here is Shipley on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's into the end zone. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. a third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Lady, stop!
And the drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and
8. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, Stafford in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. And how about that? Third and a mile, and they convert and pick up a first down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the first down.
First down, Rams.
On the ground, this is Williams. He'll be brought down inside the 25. Sidney Brown there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to third and 3. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And he'll take it on in. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Now the try here for the point after.
Extra point.
His kick is good. And the Rams will even the score. It's now 21-all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here is Shipley on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
42-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Going for it all. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down. Now Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Eagles, first down. First and 10.
First and 10.
19-yard line.
Great, set. And anyone hit? No touch.
To the air again. Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time.
10 yards to go.
Now it's going to be third down.
Great. Carlos Vianney. And anyone hit? No touch.
Again, Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Jake Elliott on
Here's
for the
Jake
field
Elliott
goal.
now
A
to try the field goal.
36-yard attempt.
Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 24-21 lead.
21.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
32. Hey.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jake Elliott to
3
kick off
points,
for
all
Philadelphia.
that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off.
Set. 180. 50.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Wait, look behind.
First down,
Stafford.
Los Angeles.
Going right back to Nakua, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Rams first down.
Hey, fly low. Go 20.
Stafford to throw again. That is intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles are going to get the football at their own 23.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball.
Saquon Barkley. He's inside the 30. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races
The Rams
for
take
6.
over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Move behind. Remove. Set. Waiting.
On first down, it's Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down, Rams.
Set. 10. Waiting.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack.
Second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Set. Move it.
Here's Stafford. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
Here's first and 10.
Behind. Ready, move.
First down, Rams.
Stafford now. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get 2.
The Rams will line up for the two-point
Blitz coming.
conversion.
He'll throw it. That'll work. He'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And the deficit is cut down to just 2.
Rams 29.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Great. No time.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That was good for 29.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Hey, let's go.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. Look at the big guy rumble. And he'll take this one in. Greg Calcaterra. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stafford working from the pistol. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
There's that man again, another catch.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Open man is Parkinson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 50.
Throwing again is Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, it's Stafford. Working across the field, Nakua has it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st down,
22.
Los Angeles.
280. 0.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Here is 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's taken in left side by Smith. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
This throw right side is caught by Adams. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's in. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, L.A. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown.
He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here's first down.
Great. Set. Delta.
Now Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now on second and long.
Great. Set. Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. First down throw there is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Trimmer.
To throw on second down is Hurts. He's got a tight end, Calcaterra, to the left. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards. That's good for Eagles.
Hurts again. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Goddard. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Hey, 22. Step.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. Back